Hello guys, how are you doing? Today I was feeling a bit down, so I thought why not just do what makes me happy, which is playing with makeup. So I created a series which is called Neutral Lover Goes to Color School, which should be up by now, hopefully. I thought let's play with some color. If you're new here, my name is Mels and this is the place where we talk all things life and all things beauty, and hopefully we will come on board and enjoy the ride with me. If you'd like, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, it really helps. But without further ado, let's get into this look. This look is really cute and a bit out of my comfort zone. I think the title says it all. I'm a neutral lover, but I really am attracted by these looks and all these colors, and I have a lot of palettes. I have tons of makeup, so why not put it to use? I wanted to give it a more pink spin because I have this palette here from Beauty Bay. It's called the Berries palette. I made a reel about it and a YouTube short if you haven't checked them out. This is really colorful. I mean, it's pink, but pink is still a color, right? I also got, always from Beauty Bay, this split liner by Glister Cosmetics, and this is what inspired me to go for this color story. This is called Strawberry Cheesecake, well, because it's bright fuchsia, almost bordering red and pink, and I want to do like strawberry swirl ice cream or strawberry cheesecake look, so I thought I could use both these palettes. The look also heavily features a lot of blush, and if you saw my recent video about the makeup I got from America, I recently also got the Lunar Beauty blush palette. The palette just crashed on the floor. Hopefully it's in good condition. I don't know how it survived, but there's tons of makeup on this table. This is the reason why everything is falling. But I was saying, I got the Nude Prism blush palette from Lunar Beauty, this one, and I think this kawaii fuchsia color would go very well with this look, and maybe a bit of dark prints, so we'll see if it's too cool toned. But yes, without further ado, let's start applying, so glasses need to come off. I also got you a little closer, so hopefully you can see better. But the first thing we're going to start with is with this dull shade here, just to set the foundation. So I'm actually going to apply it almost like I would for a halo eye, which means I will use this on the inner portion of my eye. This is really bright, okay, and in the other corner. I'm just placing it down. This brush is really big. I'm just using this for placement. Then I will go in with something else for blending. So inner corner and outer corner. Also, we want to elongate this a bit because we are going to do fun stuff with the eyeliner, so we want that to have a winged out shape. And we're going to do the same thing on this eye as well. I'm picking up a more condensed brush to better focus the color where I want it to, and this will allow us to have really maximum payout for the color. Also going over the crease really lightly because we want the color to be mainly in the inner and the outer corners. Yes, I'm not having the best of days, actually not the best of week, not the best weeks. Let's say it could go better. Yesterday I had pizza for dinner, so that's what made me go on with my day, and now I need to find something that gets me excited for today as well. Do you experience this as well? I feel like I need to have something that I am looking towards, otherwise I get really upset. I fall into this pit of distress and nervousness, and but it's not a good place to be. But I also feel like it isn't very healthy as a thing overall, because we are people, like we don't always have things to look forward to. We don't always have pizza every day. We don't always have I don't know, holidays coming up. There's just some days that you need to accept as they are, which is just a normal weekday or a normal weekend or nothing special. My life can't be exciting always, and I feel like I try to compensate that with shopping, especially shopping for makeup. I enjoy the adrenaline rush of having to wait for my package and for my package to come up. So yeah, more than to makeup, I think I am addicted to that feeling, like that adrenaline, that feeling of having to wait for something and then receiving it and having something to look towards, which is something I need to fix. It's not ideal. Now that I have this base color on, I want to go in with Macaron, which is the other pink shade here, and with a smaller brush. This is an Anastasia brush. It comes with their palettes. It's dual-ended, so I'm just using the other side, and I'm placing it where the other color was placed. But I'm trying not to spread this around too much, because I want to use it to give more depth, or in this case just even more color, without making the entire color underneath disappear. And then with the brush I use for the other color, without any additional color, I'm going over and just blending everything. You know what's funny to me is that I don't have anything to do today, meaning I don't have any appointment or anything, but I probably am going to the cinema tomorrow, and somehow, for an occult reason, I decided to do my makeup today, that I'm going to be staying at home. Makes perfect sense. But at least I can just see if this colorful makeup works for me, and then tomorrow I can go neutral. Yeah, so I want to have the center part of my lid just be shimmer, and I'm going to pick this color here. It's called Cloud. This is a lilac with pink and blue reflex, so it's a really unique shade. It reminds me of the colors that usually Colourpop comes out with for their Super Shock shadows, actually. So I'm placing this here. This is a beautiful shade. It has a lot of glitter. Not sure if you can see that. The lining is a bit weird because it's like 16 p.m. Not great lighting. The ideal recording time for me would be 6 p.m. or even later, because there's no sun anymore. But I have to probably just have to get curtains for my office. So I have applied this here. I think in person you can see the blue reflect even better, which I like very much. Still, I want to make this even more glittery because we are doing color school. So even more glittery, and I'm picking up, this is Bubbly from Colourpop. It's their Super Shock shadow in a metallic finish, and it's this one. This is really pretty. I've used it other times as well. This is basically the same color as Cloud here in the Beauty Bay palette, but just this as a pink reflect, not blue. So I'm going to go over this as well again. And Super Shock shadows are always a good idea. I feel like I should play with mine more. I have a few other shades, not too many. I'm not really attracted to single shadows. but I have a few. Now that that's applied, I'm going to go in with the blending brush and make sure the pink here in the corners is blending into the shimmer. And if it's lost a bit of intensity, I will use it some more, which I think I will do. So yes, I'm going in with that Macaron shade again and see how much pigment we lost for that blend. So I'm bringing it back in. I'm trying to be really specific to where I apply this so I can avoid blending and I can have that neon still there. So I'm trying to place it and blend with the edge of the brush. Okay, so now that we're there, I just need to decide what I want to do with my lower lash line. Do we want to go even brighter, or do we want to keep it monochromatic for this like neon pink? I think I'll just use the same shades on the lower lash line as well. I want the focus to be on the lid without attracting too much attention to the lower lash line. I'm going to use the same colors and blend them together below, and I get back to you. Basically here we're not using deep shades because we want that neon colorful effect. After all, I have to learn something from this series, right? I'm making it for a purpose. And while my instinct would be to tone it down with some deep shade, I'm not going to listen to my instinct because I wanna learn how to use color. Actually, I'm also taking a smaller brush, going back again into Cloud, that pink shimmery shade with blue reflex, and I'm placing it here in the inner corner. This shades reminds me a lot of the typical girl glitter. I don't know if that's a thing. I feel like glitter in all girly toys when you're a small baby are this shade. So that's weird. I have a nice shadow shade take me back to my playful children days. I have picked up some water in the cap of the eyeliner, and I will use this because it's a water activated eyeliner. The reason why I have glasses is because I had to go to the bathroom to actually fill this cap, but now we can proceed. And I'm going to take my liner brush, which is this here. This is from Real Techniques, not sure which brush it is. And I want to use the pale pink shade, and just picking a drop of water, I'm activating the liner. I never used the water activated eyeliner, so this is a new experience for me. Hopefully don't F it up. So I'm going to draw a normal wing and then I'm going to go back into the lid, but I will start from the lid. Okay, so this is pale enough to actually show up, so it's not too much of a similar color. Now that I have the base, I'm going to do my wing. Don't really use this brush a lot. I'm not sure if I'm even making sense. I feel like doing eyeliner or lip liner is such a detailed job that if you speak through it, you're not making any sense. I think I'm happy with this wing, so I'm picking where I want it to go. This eye is a bit droopy. I should have started with the other one. So I'm actually going over my lid. And this is the shape I want to achieve. I'm also going to make a small wing here as well, so that we create elongated feeling on this side as well. I've also gone on the lower lash line a bit because I wanted to reconnect to the top. I'm not sure if this will be a good look, honestly. I'm just trying it out. This is weird for me. Please keep in mind, it's color school for a reason, okay? But yeah, maybe this will look much better with mascara on. Now the problem is redoing the same thing on this eye, so give me a few minutes, or at least half an hour, 20 minutes. I'm not sure how long this will take. Please save me. Okay, so I'm done with the other eye as well. I'm not going to be lying and saying that I'm mad for this look. For now, I still find it a bit weird, and yeah, I think I need some mascara. Definitely need some mascara to see where this is going. And maybe I'll change my mind when I also see the blush and the lipstick. So I'm gonna add some mascara and also tight line with a black pencil. The black pencil from Colourpop is what I chose. I always use this. I think the Colourpop pencils are very great for their value and their quality, really good. But I'm going to move on, as I said, to blush. And yes, I'm going to stick to my original plan, which was using Pink Prince and then Kawaii. And I will start with Pink Prince because this will be as a foundation. And I will place this on my cheeks. We definitely want this to tie in with the look. So I'm going to blend this and then also reaching my temples. And then I want to get as close to my eye as possible because we really want to give the impression that this is what we wanted to achieve. Well, this is what we wanted to achieve, but I really want to fortify that blushy, cohesive eye makeup and blush look. By the way, this shade from the blush palette from Lunar Beauty is definitely more harder pressed because it doesn't pick nearly as much pigment as the other shades, at least the ones I tried up to now. So I'm having to dip a few times. I'm thinking, I don't know if this was the intent, like if Lunar Beauty, if Manny wanted to have this a bit more of a controlled blush to apply. This is the impression that it's given me, at least. I feel like if you are deeper than me, I don't know if this will show up because even on my skin tone, and I'm very fair, this is taking quite some build up to show up. And it is a bit more cool toned than the swatches in his reveal video made it seem like. So this is where we are at now with the shade. I'm actually going to pick up a bit of that peachy shade, the first one, and I'm just wanting to give, like, look at this, how much this picks up. I'm just wanting to add the touch of warmth because that shade is really cool toned. And then we will go in with the Kawaii shade. Another brush, I'm going into Kawaii, really making sure I don't pick up too much. And I'm starting from here. And also going over the eye look. to reconnect that. Keep in mind that this is a very editorial look. Editorial usually likes a lot of blush. I also use my sponge to tone this down if I feel like I need to. I feel like we're done with kawaii. And just as I said, taking my sponge and I'm going over this to get the excess. Also blending this here so that we don't have a hard line. I don't know, I always thought that I was a cool toned undertone, but I'm starting to rethink that because I feel like cool tones don't really look great on me. You know about the season stuff, the winter, summer, fall and spring color theory. You would know what I'm talking about. I think I always consider myself to be a winter, but winters look great with cool tones. But when it comes to my makeup, somehow I just don't like how they show my skin. So I don't know, maybe I'm a bit more neutral, or it may be that I'm cool tone but my overtone is warm and that's why I don't like them. It may be because foundation, I know, usually goes, you select a foundation based on the overtone and not really the undertone. That's a bit of that's deep talk. There's a lot of stuff about color theory that you could go on and on about, but yeah, so let's complete this. I have this lipstick here, always from Beauty Bay. It's called Gelato, which means ice cream in Italian, and this is the color. It looks beautiful and bright, and I thought it would pair very well with this look, so let's see how it goes. This formula from Beauty Bay doesn't look the best on my dry chapped lips, but that's also me, you know. I feel like this goes great with the look. It's just that probably doesn't look great on me. For example, this is too warm tone, I feel like, and yet doesn't look great on me. What does it mean? Do I need to go cool tone or do I need to go warm tone? Somebody please help. Okay, glasses are on. What do we think about this look? This is the finished look. I must say, it's definitely a look. Like, you cannot look at this and say that's not a look. It's a look. But yeah, I think this definitely is really out of my comfort zone. In the first episode I used green eyeshadow and actually I was pretty fine with it, but this, somehow not having a black wing throws me off. I don't know what it is about a black wing. Probably because I've been doing eyeliner since I was, what was I? It was like 14 or 13, maybe even 12. I've always looked at myself with makeup with a black eyeliner on, so that might be the case. I think I could just throw on some black eyeliner and that would be fine with the look. But that's not the point of the series. The point of the series is to get acquainted with color, to start appreciating it and playing with it and seeing what I like, what I don't like, what I can do. So this was something that's part of my learning curve. What do you think about the look? Do you think it looks good? Do you think I look good with cool tone blush? Do you think I do not? I think I do not. And that's really weird. I'm actually thinking of also adding this Lux lip oil really fast. This is in the shade Hay. It's not that this lipstick is uncomfortable, but these lip oils feel amazing on the lips. So I saw it on my desk and I wanted it. And yeah, so let me know in the comments what do you think. Don't be too harsh. Again, this is a color school, okay? We can have bad grades. It's not like I'm perfect. It's not like I never had a bad grade in my life. So yeah, just let me know. I hope you enjoyed your stay. This is the end of the video. I will let you go. Hope you liked the journey. And if you did, please remember to leave a like, to comment, and to subscribe. It would really mean the world to me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.